Oh my goodness, my friends, you've clicked on yet another one. That means you've earned another Pointer's problem. Pointer's got a problem with the word moist. Yes, it's a very gross sounding word. Why on my Debbie Crocker cake box does it say moist cake? Why would I want moist cake? The word moist. Pointer's got a problem with it. Little Pointer?
Moist just sounds very gross. If something feels moist, just say it's wet. This feels wet.
Thank you. Just say it's wet, not moist. But I will tell you what is not moist is the last talk show and its ability to analyze culture in its raw form. So I'm ready because the last talk show is wet. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to yet another episode of your favorite show. I love it. I love it. I think it's important to note that others have come before us, others will come after us, but this is the last talk show. Clap it up. Clap it up. And I gotta say, what makes this one so special is that I had one guest in season 3 who was so hot, who was so poppin' that he had to bring his homeboy who's just as poppin' and hot, and they had to come to analyze the culture on season 4. So would you please clap it up for my main man, Suki, and his homeboy, A-Zyfe. Clap it up for the both of them. They are here and ready to analyze culture. Before we go that deep, I just want to go on the topical and get them to provide brief intros, especially A-Zyfe, as he's new to the groove of the show, but he's going to fit right in. A-Zyfe, look at that camera. Tell the viewer about you.
So a little about me. I am originally from New York City. I dropped my first single in September, and I've been making music forever, really, but I was like, 2020 pandemic, what else to do? I'm sitting at home, dropped this song. So I dropped my,
Yes, sir.
I dropped my first single, Ecstasy. Don't really want to go that much into about it, but it's Ecstasy, right? And then, it was from there, had a really good following, and I was like, I have to make this music.
Clap that up. Clap that up. I love your determination. You were like, they got us shut down for months so make it happen. Let's make some money. Let's make some magic happen. I love that in my man. Suki is back. Clap it up just one more time for Suki. It was so much fun. Him and his man Jeppe. Ask all your friends if they got Suki on the track. Suki,
Glizzy
get us up to
McGuire.
speed. Glizzy McGuire.
The first time I performed Glizzy McGuire was right here.
Wow.
Right now I'm doing like a whole lot different music. I've been really into the whole hyperpop digicore scene.
Yeah.
I got a couple shout outs and cosigns from artists that are featured like in either the Apple Music or the Spotify hyperpop playlist. Even the SoundCloud digicore playlist. Thank y'all for shouting me out. A1A Suki. Let it know.
Clap it up for Suki. I love that, man. A-Zyfe and Suki are two very talented people, and we're going to see their talent expressed as we analyze culture. So let's get down to business. All we do on the show, Suki's familiar, but A-Zyfe, what we do is we simply look at the smorgasbord of social media. People post some crazy stuff, A-Zyfe. I don't know if they mean what they say. I don't know if they really feeling it, but at any rate, it's our job to analyze the culture and see why these people are doing what they're doing. Live studio audience, are you ready? A-Zyfe and Suki, are you ready? The first category of our show is what would you do? Now this is where you have to put yourself in the shoes of a situation and you have to make the conscious decision of what would you do in that situation. I think y'all are ready. Let's go to the first what would you do? You become the CEO of McDonald's. What would you do with the menu?
Easy.
Oh, Suki, hit me.
Mac hot dog.
Clap it up.
Mac hot dog.
Clap it up.
We've been missing that.
Why haven't they had? Suki, they had a McRib. They even had a pizza. They have wraps. They got breakfast, lunch. Why did you got a McDonald's?
They got salads, bro. They give milk. They can have apple slices. Why they cannot have a hot dog?
Suki for McDonald's CEO. I'm gonna make that a hashtag. Can y'all please, live studio audience, Suki for McDonald's CEO?
Hell yeah.
I want me a McHot dog. A-Zyfe, if you were CEO, what would you do with the menu?
Definitely bring back those McWings. Like,
I
y'all
forgot
remember
about
those?
the McWings.
Those
I do
McWings.
remember Azite. That was years. How many years ago? Like
A
5?
couple of years ago.
McWings.
But those
They were
McWings.
slapperific, and you
They-
dipped them in the sauce, and
Sauce.
they're sweet and sour and ranch and
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna do it on the flip. Now, is there anything y'all would take off of the menu?
Damn. I would. Does a substitution work? Because
Yeah.
let's take off the baked apple pie. Let's bring the fried apple pie back, please, please. The fried apple pie.
They started making them baked, Suki?
I don't like the baked apple pie that much. The only thing I like baked is myself. You know.
Oh, my
Shit.
boy, Glizzy McGuire. Okay. Azife, is there something you would take off the menu?
I have to say what he said.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Definitely that fried apple pie.
Fried. I mean, fried. It normally we could even agree on chicken. Fried is
Fried.
better than baked.
Exactly.
This episode's gonna start something. People are gonna be like, "You're right. Why the fuck they have the baked apple pie?" I'm gonna have people in the streets, on Twitter. We're gonna change it.
Ask all your
change the
friends
game.
if Suki should be CEO of McDonald's. I say yes. Yeah, now
Yes,
for
sir.
real. They got some great ideas, and Azife too. We need to get rid of the baked apple pie. I mean,
rid
you
of
got
it.
to think when people protest, that makes change. Should we start a protest?
Start a protest.
You know?
Start
Yes,
one.
we need the fried apple pies back.
Yes.
They're crunchy. They stay warmer for long.
That's
they stay
true.
warmer through the whole car ride.
That's
it
so
doesn't
true.
get home like all soggy and
Yeah.
mushy and like
Exactly.
Sad, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want that. Clap it up for them.
Don't
That's
want
good
it.
stuff. That's good stuff. Let's go to the next one. What would you do number 2? Now you've got to choose A through D, my homeboys. You are offered $2,000 to live on Skid Row for 1 week. You have no resources, no tent, no food, no money, etc. No, Skid Row is literally hell if y'all have seen it. What would you do? A, would you be a hobo for 1 week and get that bag? B, reject the money and still be a hobo for a week. Reject the money and keep doing you, be yourself as you are right now. Or D, be a hobo forever and get that bag. You got to choose A, B, C, or D. Now, if y'all need time out the gate,
I already gotta say A, because
I'm
I don't
agreeing
think I
with you,
even would
Suki.
keep that bag. I think I'd donate it because people in Skid Row really need that bag, bro,
Aw.
more than I do. But
Clap that up
I've
for
been
Suki.
through it. I've been through it. I know how it is. A week
Yeah.
I can take it. I can
yeah,
take a week
You
of
can
it.
take a week. Clap that up. He can take a week. Okay, I love it. Now, Azife, what are you doing?
I'd have to do A for Azife, but not only that, I'm gonna definitely have to choose A. I gotta get that bag.
Yeah.
Hobo for a week, not bad.
I mean,
No,
I agree with you. I
live
agree
on
with
the
both
other
of
side
y'all.
for a little bit.
So there's no way you're rejecting
No.
$2,000.
Not at all.
No, that's a month of rent that they can give somebody. Hell no. In LA, sheesh.
But y'all wouldn't do D and be a hobo forever.
No. LA's too vicious. The streets of LA too vicious. Hell no.
Now I will see, and see, Suki, you made a good point because Skid Row is hell. So $2,000 is a good amount of money, but it's not $2 million. It's not 20,000. So y'all think $2,000 is worth it for 1 week of Skid Row with no resources? That's deep, y'all.
Yeah, it's hard. Skid Row is like it's like being thrown at like point zero, at ground zero. But I think that if I had the opportunity to give somebody, like, because 2K can really take somebody off the ground. Imagine if I
can.
met
It
somebody
can.
doing this weekend, I could really change their life. Because 2K, yes, it's not $2 million, but it can really give
It
somebody
can,
like a
yeah.
place to stay. Like if they got a bunch of roommates, get an apartment, $500 a month, you have 4 months of rent,
Yeah.
or 2 months plus a security deposit. If you
Yep.
need. There's
Yep.
so much you can do with it.
That's good. Clap that up for them. Clap that up. So I like that. They're still, even with the hell of Skid Row, you're still going to get that bag.
Shit,
and be a hobo
yeah.
for a week. I love it. And they're not
Chase
going
it.
to reject that money. And they don't
Chase
want to
it.
be a hobo forever. Let's go to the next category. I do not want to be a hobo all my days. Your position. This is where you get to state your position. I think we might have touched on this last season. You and Rye, I can't remember. But your position is where we pull up something that might be viewed as controversial or crazy or just a fun little concept, and we got to see our position on it. Let's go to the first one. Your position on sugar mama. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to start with Azife. Azife, your position on sugar mamas.
Get one.
That's the memo. Get you a
Get
sugar
one.
mama. I'm going to
No,
come.
seriously.
Yeah.
People judge on all this bullshit.
They do.
Honestly, get your bag some way.
Yes, sir.
Chase
Yes,
your
sir.
bag some way. If Sugar Mama is gonna get you that,
Do it.
get the bag.
It's a win-win.
Get
All
to
you
the
got to
bag.
do, like in Get Out, like Rod said, all you're technically being is a sex slave.
Exactly.
You know, with depending on the sugar mama, may
It
not be
depends
that bad of a
what
thing.
sugar they
forgive me.
want.
But yeah, I mean, you know, what kind of sugar you talking about? Now,
Exactly.
Suki, your position on sugar mamas.
Shit, just check my songs, Bold Confessions and Bold Confessions 2. You all gonna learn a lot about my position on it. I'm very in favor of it. I'm incredibly in favor. And there's a lot of people in the rap game like that. Check Amine's story too. Amine had a sugar mama before Caroline. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the rap game that got with that sugar mama
I
bread.
never noticed that.
Shush.
Wow.
There's a whole community in it.
Would y'all want a sugar mama? Personally.
Again, yeah.
I'm chasing my bag. I gotta get
Yes,
somewhere.
yes.
So you wouldn't want to know, like, Kodak Black said, I don't need no help, got it on my own. Y'all, that's not your rap. It's like, I did need help. I got my sugar mama.
Yeah, I got my bag. You only
Yeah.
live once. I'd rather have my bag and leave happy than be like, oh yeah, I didn't get my bag, but look, I'm struggling.
Exactly.
Because
that
Kodak isn't the best example either.
That's
We can
logic.
see
That's
all
logic.
the allegations and the prison sentences. Kodak,
lot of
do
mess.
better, bro. You do so much good music, bro. How the you this up, Kodak?
Listen to him.
Oh,
Listen to
Kodak.
Suki. It's
Kodak
true.
was the promising child. He's a promising child, bro.
He can, that no flocking, when that dropped, I was like, this dude knows what he's doing. But then everything else kind of after, it's
No,
up
even
and down.
Transporting was still
He
fire, you know?
goes up and down.
Yeah, it's because it's like he is like, oh, I
Tough.
fought with a bartender, prison, and then good music, and then blah, blah, blah,
Exactly.
good,
It's like
prison
I
again.
need a little consistency in my life.
Yeah.
Like Kendrick, I'm not the biggest fan, but I know he consistently will drop some
Exactly.
heat for everybody.
Yeah, he will consistently be an artist.
Exactly. Not a. Yeah, we won't go too far. So I love their position on sugar mamas, and I kind of agree. You know, do what you gotta do, and to get that bag, and it's legal. You know. Position number 2, a little more serious, but animals being treated better than humans. Your position on that?
Not bad. I grew up with 6 dogs. I can see.
Okay.
My mom, my sister loved their dogs, like with everything they got.
Yeah.
And we kind of took them out of the wild. Said, "You're mine now. You're my living creature.
True.
I own you.
True.
I feed you when I want. You go out when I want."
Yeah.
If we have this fake hierarchy that we put upon them, why not like just give them a better life than we?
Clap
They don't
that
have to
up.
pay taxes. They don't have to get a job.
Yeah. That's good stuff. Azai, what is your position?
I love it.
You
Like,
love it?
Humans repeatedly gets me pissed.
Yep.
Pissed the hell off.
An animal, that pit bull go biting your leg.
Nah. Showed them some love. They show love back. Sitting in the house, pissing in the house. But gotta love the little.
Gotta love it.
Come on.
Got
Gotta
to
love
love
the
it.
furry one.
I love that. Thank you guys. I get it. I feel humans, obviously, we're at the top. You can't have a full-on conversation with a dog. A dog could not be on the last cultural analyzing culture.
No.
I love y'all. You know, I just literally maybe if I was baked, Glizzy McGuire, I'd be like, ask all your friends, doggy.
And they just be looking around.
Yeah, just be smiling, but you know, I love my humans. But some animals, you know, they're just so sweet and they're there for you, and it's like, I just want to spoil them. You know? Clap it up for all my dogs. No pun intended. Let's go to the next category of the show. Oh, I didn't want to get too crazy. Date hater, we straight. It kind of already spoiled it. But date hater, we straight. We get to choose 3 people. And we have to choose one that we would date. Now, even if, you know, we're not going to date, you know, but still, it's like, you're going to date one, you're going to hate one, and then one we straight, like, it's cool, you know, we fine. Yeah. But date doesn't mean freaky deaky. Some guests think, like, I'm saying dating, like, I want to go
might have a bag.
No, about the dinner first.
Exactly.
You know? Let's get down to business. So, these are the Migos. Now, I will say, Quavo, Offset, Takeoff, I feel like, and this kind of came up years back, I think Joe Budden or whatever, Takeoff doesn't really get a lot of, like, credit. He's just kind of...
Yeah, because he tried to beat X, so nobody gives him credit.
Oh.
They take him
the whole
off to
X,
the
beating
side.
X on the hotel.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah,
He's the Migos that always gets clowned. But
Right.
like, for example, I think I'm cool with Quavo. I can date Offset because he's always cheating on Cardi anyway.
Yes,
so I don't
yes.
expect him to have anything with me.
Yeah.
You can have your bro.
That's true.
I
Pass
just-
that up.
yeah.
Okay.
That's my
He can have his
strategy.
home. So, in our case of having the date hater, we straight. Who wants to go first for how they gonna break it down? You want me to go first?
Shit.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Go first.
Takeoff, since he's the one nobody ever cares about, I feel like he's the one that gets in the least amount of trouble. I would date Takeoff.
Ooh.
Because you gotta think about it, like nothing ever happens. Like Quavo, you see him in all the features. Offset, you see him in all the features, but Takeoff, it's like, who is this guy? So he's like the least drama. I want somebody, like if I'm gonna take you to Red Lobster for a date, You ain't gonna cause me no trouble. You ain't gonna call like, waiter, hello. Like, no, you just Takeoff probably just be like, yeah, let me just do it.
Yeah, and he gonna hype you up too, like gonna be like, this delicious, like delicious.
Yeah, you know, have me all in the background. Okay, so I'm dating Takeoff. Now, I hate Offset. I feel like he just gonna cheat on you for no reason. Like you just bought him a Gucci whatever, a new Lambo, and he's just gonna cheat on you. Like, I mean, I'm not hyping up. Cardi B is a complicated person, but to just cheat on her over and over and over, and you gotta, okay, we won't go too deep. Let me shut up. And then I guess we straight Quavo. Everybody's cool with Quavo, right? I mean, even though he messed with Saweetie and pushed her in that elevator. Let's go to Azife.
Oh, I forgot about that.
See, I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't have brought it
thinking
up.
about the DMs. Oh,
Yeah.
Let's think.
oh, Glacier boy, what you doing?
See, what's he doing? Let's go to Azife. Who you gonna hate?
Definitely hate on Takeoff. Sorry, but
I was gonna date. You gonna hate on him?
I agree.
Wow, both
take
of
him off to the side.
Okay.
Takeoff.
Take off. Okay. Hate.
We straight with Quavo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eh,
And then only date Offset
okay.
just to get to know Cardi B.
Oh my God!
I
So you
love a
working your
feature.
way around?
I love it.
Okay. And so you said, wait. You said you're straight with Quavo. You
No.
hate Takeoff. You're straight with.
Yeah, Quavo.
Got it. Okay. Clap that up. I think that's a pretty well thought out list. You're just trying to get to Cardi. You're trying to get to the.
Get to Cardi.
Yeah. Suki, what you got?
Same position. The only difference is that I'd be with Offset because I know he wouldn't try to do anything with me, and he got the bag, the biggest bag out of the three of them.
You think more than Quavo?
Yeah, Quavo kind of fell off after his album. He dropped that terrible debut album, and then everybody was like, "Oh, is the other Migos the one we like?"
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Suki. I didn't know all that. Clap that up. I didn't know Quavo kind of like. I know you're not
he got the
dissing him,
bag.
but it's
No,
like.
it's not like he broke, he
Yeah.
fell off, but it's Offset definitely became the main Migo.
Okay. Wow. Clap that up. Offset main Migo. Azife, you agree?
Yeah.
He's even in the middle. Look at that. He's even in the middle.
He in the middle. There's the centerpiece. Wally, would you agree with that? Is Offset the most poppin'? Kenny? Offset most poppin'?
Offset is the most popular.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow, you're hating on the wrong one.
I'm just like, I thought it was Quavo. He was on all them
Exactly.
hooks, all them features. They had him in the back going,
The bag that he got from those, though, we don't know. He might be like a good investor.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't know about my amigos. I know these are my amigos. Let's go to the next one. The meme dream. This is where we analyze memes, my guys. We look at some of the crazy stuff people post, and we see how we relate, how do we analyze, how do we take our take on it. Let's go to the first meme, shall we? When someone asks me about directions in the city I lived in my whole life. Yeah, look at that boy. He's kind of like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Can y'all relate at all?
100%.
100%.
I
Azife?
literally just went back to New York City.
Yeah.
I've been out of New York City for about 8 months.
Okay.
I went back in the city and a tourist was like, "Oh, do you know?" I'm like, "What the hell?"
I don't know what.
25th Street. Ma'am,
I
I'm
can't help
asking
you.
directions from you.
Right.
I can't help you.
Yeah, it's like, and you know it like from muscle memory,
From
if
muscle
you will.
memory,
Like I
yeah.
know how to get to my grandma's house, but if you
Exactly.
ask me, I can't give you no street
Hopeless.
names. Suki, can you
Same
relate?
situation. I know how to skate everywhere, but ask me how to drive there. I don't know.
don't
It's a completely different
It
vision.
is different.
I don't know.
It is.
When I skate to places, it's just like I put my music and it's on, off, I'm in the place.
Yeah,
It's automatic.
yeah.
I get there.
Automatic.
But damn, I cannot give directions for it.
I like that. Clap it up. It's true, and that's why my boy in the picture even dodging. It looks like a Chick-fil-A cup. I don't know, but he's even looking away from his.
Oh, no, I think
beverage.
it's a Mackie D's because look at the triangle on top.
Oh, you really gonna be the CEO of McDonald's? Get me my Mick hot dog,
shit.
Suki.
See?
Please get me my Mick hot dog.
Let's bring that fried apple pie back.
Bring that fried.
I didn't
apple pie
forget.
back. Let's get the next one. How I do it for myself. Cover the entire piece of bread. How I did it for my siblings. Real dusty. Real not official. And someone even commented, if you did this, you're toxic. Live studio audience, what are our thoughts on this dynamic? Oh, so we're booing. Let's start with Azife again. Do you have siblings?
I have 6 siblings.
Oh, wow.
So,
Is this how you
from a big
would
family.
do your siblings?
no, we're pretty generous with each
Oh,
other.
clap that up for looking out for your siblings.
Can't really relate, but
Suki, do you have siblings?
Yeah. I have 2 sisters, but I can't relate either because if I make a boo-boo sandwich to one of them, they're gonna make a boo-boo sandwich to me.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, no,
Reciprocation.
don't mess up with your family. It's like a boomerang. It comes right
It's
back.
gonna come back to you. You reap what you sow. Jesus said it. How do I do it for myself? Yeah, they're saying you're toxic. I never did that because I personally never made none for my siblings. They gonna make their own. My brother and sister, they don't really like peanut butter and jelly like I do. You know, I've never had a Nutella sandwich. I don't know. Have y'all had a Nutella sandwich?
Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
It slaps?
When
Do I
you're
need to get
high-
on? I remember it was a few years back, the whole Nutella train. Is it gone now?
It's like lazy munchies.
Yeah.
Lazy mind.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next meme. These guys are amazing. We all have that one friend we travel with. It's not far. We can walk. And this brother got a map of Africa to Russia, 2 totally different continents. Talking about, I'll go from one to the other. What are y'all thoughts on this? Do y'all have that friend?
I am that friend.
I was just about to say,
Yeah,
I
friend
am that
too.
friend too.
It's
Azai.
funny because my best friend sent me this photo, so I've
Real.
seen this
Oh, so you know this
I
meme.
know this one. That's why
Oh
I'm
my
like
gosh.
laughing.
It's true though. Suki, do you have the homie?
Yeah,
I guess it's
because
your homie Azai.
I have, those are my legs, those skateboards.
Yeah.
So for me, like I cut that in half. I would just be skating everywhere,
Yeah.
but not everybody does. So they're like, man, I walked for 40 minutes to get here. You said it was walking distance. And I'm like,
yeah.
oh, skating distance.
It ain't right. That's true, and there is a difference. And it's funny, it's the same distance, but skating, obviously, you're doing less work than somebody running,
You
walking,
just-
jogging.
Some streets you just be chilling because they just pull you down.
Yeah.
If it's a hill going down,
Smooth sailing.
just pray you're not in San Francisco. You're gonna break some bones.
That's
my
true.
God. San
I'm
Fran,
walking
those
here,
hills.
I'm skating
I don't
here. Well, that's
skate in
New
San
York.
Francisco.
but
No,
still.
I walk in San Francisco.
You
I'm
get
not.
hit,
I'm a boy in San Francisco. I'm not a man.
Yeah.
Those
Hills
people
are ridiculous.
Yeah,
Clap
those
that
people
up.
are like they have a death wish.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes even in LA, you catch some people on these scooters. You know them little
Exactly.
bird
Oh, doing
scooters?
the little jump.
And they
Gotta
just
go.
jump right in front of your car. It's like,
Yeah, they
I
had
can
changed
change
the
it.
whole wiring thing so
Exactly.
people don't try to spin 360. No
yeah.
break those.
Oh man, we got some
Yeah,
people
they-
trying to do Hot Wheels, little whatever razor tricks on these scooters. That is not the wave. That
Not
is
at
not
all.
the wave. Let's go. You know what? Let me look at this real
Oh.
quick. Oh, I love these two. Let me go to.
I
this
saw
one.
the fry one. I kind of was like,
You
no.
saw- yeah. You should only eat 6 fries per serving. A Harvard professor says.
Yo, thank God I didn't go to Harvard. I'm dumb as hell, and I'm gonna continue being dumb as hell.
Thank you.
Large fries, McDonald's, please.
Please.
Exactly.
Live studio, please.
I would not do that as a CEO.
I mean, it doesn't even make sense. I'm eating
It's
more than
ridiculous.
6 fries.
6 fries.
That sounds like something. It would be best to not eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
than to
don't
just
eat
eat
it.
6
Like
fries.
I'm unhealthy. I'm gonna eat like 6 portions. No, not even 6. 6 portions is even too little.
Give
8.
me 6 small fries. Or 3 large fries. I mean, for real, I could tear up some Mickey D's fries right now.
Never go wrong. Never go wrong with
Never
them
go
fries.
wrong.
Never.
Okay, let's discuss that. Azai, so you agree, you're not only eating 6 fries,
never.
right?
I
don't-
love fries.
And I don't, like you said, I don't care about no Harvard professor. That's
Hell no.
one old white man's opinion. I'll live with my grandma. She making me homemade fries and more than 6. And that's why the person said, I don't have time for this type of negativity. Now, I will ask, just for fun, where is y'all's spot to get some really hot fries? Let's go fast food. You said Mickey D's.
Thank you, D. So you cannot go wrong.
That's kind of true. If you could get them hot and fresh.
Fresh.
Azai,
I Mickey D's.
have y'all had Five Guys fries?
Oh yes, Five Guys is like right on top. Because
They
Five
be
Guys is like
slapping.
the fast food who's trying to be a restaurant, and we're like, you can do it, bro.
Right.
Because
Kinda
That
hard.
burger is slaps.
Yeah.
Burger slaps. The fries, I like how generous they are. They give you a cup like this, but the bag comes filled like this. You're
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
I paid like $5 for all this. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's
I'm gonna
true.
feed my family.
Feed your whole family with them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Five
good
Guys,
stuff.
they generous. I love them.
They
No
are,
critics.
and they're relatively good prices for the fries. I think the burgers a
The
little
burger's
overpriced.
salty. Yeah. Milkshake.
Yeah.
Milkshake like $8. Like
$8.
really?
You better. McDonald's, we got hyping up McDonald's. Y'all really need to be the CEOs of McDonald's. I'm gonna
We
keep
gonna
hyping
change
them
it. We
up.
gonna change it.
Let's change it. Let's get one more, and then we are good. Go! You could have gone.
Oh, that's
That's
me.
So y'all are the back seat, the passenger drivers that drive the driver crazy.
Holding the GPS like this because the stand keeps falling all the time.
Yes,
There's always
yes.
that one friend that the stand is a little too loose
Mine.
and it keeps falling, and you're trying to be that homie, so you just hold it.
Yeah.
And they clearly miss it, and you're like, wait, what? How?
How'd you miss that?
But I ain't driving. I'm just a backseat driver.
Yeah,
I can't do much. I'm being driven.
Okay, yeah, that's true. And they're kind of doing you a favor driving you because you could take an Uber. Azai,
What is this guy? Kowalski or something like that?
Yeah,
Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike
I'm always
Wazowski.
f***ing up names.
Yep.
No, I'm that guy.
Okay.
I'm from New York, so we always go. You
Ready to
drive.
move.
So
Yeah.
yellow light is green light. You go. Just keep on
You
going.
could have gone. Last thing I'm gonna ask about this, and then we're done. Your position on backseat drivers. Do they just drive you crazy, or do you think it's a necessary evil? Let's start with Azai.
They drive me crazy. They drive me
They drive
crazy.
you crazy too. Suki.
Yeah.
I know that sometimes it can be overboard. Like there's that friend that is always like distracted, driving with the phone and driving, thinking of music, picking this, smoking a cigarette. Yeah. But there's sometimes that the backseat driving can go overboard. Because I've been the driver when I was in college. I was just driving for all my homies, and going to Little Tokyo from Burbank sometimes could seem like a whole day on the highway, man.
Crazy times. My motto is don't be a backseat driver. Noop it. Doop it. Let me see. I think that was the last one. Can we clap it up for Suki and Azife? They came out, they waited, and they analyzed culture beautifully, and I appreciate you guys so much. So before we go, I need them to plug their social media so you can find them. Let's start with Azife. Azife, tell the camera, how do we find you?
So I'm on Spotify, Instagram, Snapchat, if you want to have me there. But I'm Azife, AIEZIFE. Definitely be sure to follow me, add my music, save my music, pre-save, and you'll be able to get some dope music.
Clap that up. And my man, Suki, tell them, how do we find you?
You can find me everywhere. Just A18 Suki, everywhere. Consistency, right there. You can find me on even TikTok, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media, even Yacht. Pay attention to Yacht.
Wow.
Social media that maybe blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clap that up for the both of them. So happy they came out on the last talk show. Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. Now, before we end out the show, I love to end out each episode with a joke. Suki, you may remember. Do either of you fine folk have a joke that you would like to share?
The silence.
Y'all gotta hit me with something. No, y'all want me to go?
Yeah, go.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Lettuce.
Let us who?
Let us
us
in
in.
so we can be on the
Yes.
last talk show. Clap it up!
Oh, I
Clap it
clap
up!
it.
You already had it, Suki. You already had it. Thank you so much, folks. Continue to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff so we can keep doing what you want us to do. And make sure you check out my boy Suki and Azife. They're dropping that heat, that fire. Ask all your friends if they've got Suki.
Yes,
So thank you so much. I'm
sir.
sorry, that song was stuck in my head for years. So continue to like, subscribe, comment, and we're going to see you on a future episode. Thank you. Clap it up one more time for Suki and Azife. They killed the game. Thank you, guys. Peace. We'll see you next time.
Hi, my name is Little Pointer, and I would really like it if you like, subscribe, and shared. And check out our other videos here, and here. See ya.